Good evening and welcome to Leander Club in Henley-on-Thames, Great Britain for the 2022 World Rowing Awards. My name's Peter O'Hanlon, World Rowing commentator, and I'm joined by my colleague Camilla Hadland-Horrocks to take you through the evening.
Thank you, Pete. Leander Club is the oldest rowing club in the world, and Henley-on-Thames is one of the most famous locations of the sport, making for a great venue to celebrate some of this season's accomplishments on the world stage. The 2022 World Rowing season has been nothing short of amazing, from records being broken in February at the World Rowing Indoor Championships to the return of the World Rowing Masters Regatta and the World Rowing Championships for the first time since 2019.
And 2022 was also a year full of anniversaries. We celebrated 60 years since the first World Rowing Championships, 20 years since the inclusion of power rowing in the World Rowing Championships, and 20 years of the World Rowing Awards. The World Rowing Awards are presented annually to celebrate the accomplishments of crews and individuals from the season.
We have 6 awards to be presented tonight, including the Thomas Keller Medal, the highest award in the sport. So, without further ado, let's get started with our first award. First awarded in 1998, the World Rowing Coach of the Year award is annually awarded to a coach of a World, Olympic or Paralympic medalist crew in the current year and who demonstrates a unique feature such as overcoming a significant obstacle. Previous winners include names like Jürgen Grobler, Mike Spracklin, Gianni Postiglione and Michelle Darville, and many others.
Here are the nominees of the 2022 World Rowing Coach of the Year. Vyacheslav Zagreba, Ukraine. Christian Felkel, Great Britain. Antonio Colomonici, Romania. Michelle Darville, the Netherlands.
And the winner of the 2022 World Rowing Coach of the Year award is Vyacheslav Zagreba.
Vyacheslav Zagreba is the coach of the power rowing team of Ukraine. 2 of his crews won gold at the 2022 World Rowing Championships, the PR1 men's single sculls and the PR2 mixed double sculls. He's also the first power rowing coach to receive this award. I spoke with Vyacheslav earlier. Vyacheslav, thank you for joining us, and let me be the first to say a huge congratulations on being awarded the 2022 World Rowing Coach of the Year award. Now, it's been a very special year, 2022, challenging at times, but how has it been for you?
Цей рік хочу подякувати за привітання, за те, що відмітили мене такою високою нагородою. Я вважаю, що ця нагорода спільна наша праця моєї команди, тренерського нашого складу і всіх тих організацій, які приймали участь у створенні умов і створенні забезпечення нашої команди. Це був дуже складний рік для всієї нашої держави, але завдяки Збройним силам України, завдяки Національному паралімпійському комітету, World Rowing Federation, завдяки нашим французьким колегам з веслування академічного, ми змогли підготувати нашу команду і показати дуже високий результат на світовому рівні.
A huge congratulations on behalf of, I think, the whole World Rowing community on your award for the 2022 Coach of the Year and the fantastic achievement of the whole Ukrainian squad. Thank you for coming to talk to us, and we wish you all the very best and all the very best to the squad as well. Take care.
Congratulations to Vyacheslav. He and his crews have overcome so much in the past year. World Rowing launched a fundraiser in March 2022 to help support the Ukrainian rowing team and raise nearly 70,000 Swiss francs. Here's a quick look back at the Ukrainian para-rowing team in Poznan earlier this year.
Hello, my name is Serhiy Siabro. I'm a para-rowing coach from Ukraine.
Я Богуславська Світлана, я з України, місто Дніпро. На сьогодні ми проживаємо у Франції, в місті Нансі. Там же ж і тренуємося.
We started our training camp in Turkey. It was the 7th of February. And the war began at 24, and we didn't have a possibility to come back. This country was very welcome to us. We find a place for our trainings, for living, and we together. French people help with everything for us. We so appreciate it with World Rowing official committee. They help the team to be live. We continue our trainings, we save our team and continue trainings to be strong. We are in second World Cup in Poland, in Poznan, and we find it's a very good experience because in these difficulties and emotional condition, this competition make us stronger to push these emotions on the distance.
Це важко, психологічно важко, але все-таки знаходимо сили, щоб виступати, прославляти нашу Україну, хоч на нашому спорті, щоб всі знали про Україну, чули про Україну.
It's really important for guys to be here, to prove our experience after trainings, because when you training without any results, it's difficult to continue trainings. We have a goal, it's a main competition, it's European Championship and World Championship.
Ну, до кінця сезону хотілося б заїжджати по призовим місцям, брати медалі, прославляти Україну.
Sport is for life, and rowing is no exception. Many former rowers continue to work in the sport after they retire, either as a coach, team manager, in equipment and technology development, or in another role entirely.
The Distinguished Service to International Rowing Award is annually awarded to someone who has outstanding service and involvement in the development of the sport internationally, long-term service to the sport at all levels and with an impact in a number of countries, or evidence of work at the grassroots of rowing. The last recipients of this award were the Dreisacker brothers, Dick and Peter, the founders of Concept 2.
The winner of the 2022 Distinguished Service to International Rowing Award has been involved in the sport for 6 decades. First finding rowing at the age of 12, our winner spent 20 years as a competitive rower for the famous French club, Le Cercle de l'Aviron de Marseille.
Eventually serving as the president of the French Rowing Federation from 1989 to 2001 and elected to the World Rowing Council in 1999 as the chairman of the Rowing for All Commission, serving on the French Olympic Committee from 1993 to 2021 and then as its president from 2009 to 2011.
Congratulations to Denis Massélia. Denis was also the driver of the new form of coastal rowing, with a boat designed in the self-bailing sliding seat format, which revolutionised rowing on the sea in France and now around the world. And it might soon become an Olympic discipline. Here is what Denis had to say about receiving this award.
Congratulations, the winner of our Distinguished Service Award here at the World Rowing Awards. How do you feel, and was it something that you were expecting, a call from World Rowing?
It's very important when you are awarded to be awarded by your family. And it's more important than to be recognized by the state or by local authorities. And for me, when Jean-Christophe Rollard, who was also rower when I was president of the French Federation, found me to announce that I was awarded, it was a great moment for me, and I am very proud of this recognizing by World Rowing.
do you have any advice for anyone who is looking to get into the sport in other ways other than just competing and rowing?
Yes, yes. If I had a counsel to do to the young people, first of all, I say the practice sport is very important. And after, you can choose rowing, because rowing is a team sport in which everyone learn to give his ego, his quality at the service of the crew. And it's very important to build your life with rowing.
Amazing. Denny, thank you so much, and congratulations once again, the winner of our Distinguished Service Award.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, and I appreciate very much this award.
The season has flown by. There were 7 new world best times set, 6 of which were in para boat classes. 3 new World Rowing Cup best times, 5 new under-19 world best times, and 9 new under-23 world best times.
Our next award is for the Women's Crew of the Year. The World Rowing Women's Crew of the Year award is awarded annually to a woman rower or a women's crew for their outstanding rowing achievement. This award was first introduced in 2002. The 2021 winners were the Chinese women's quadruple scull, who are the current world and Olympic champions in that boat class.
Here are the nominees for the 2022 World Rowing Women's Crew of the Year.
Emily Craig and Imogen Grant, the lightweight women's double scull from Great Britain. Heidi Long, Rowan McKellar, Samantha Redgrave and Rebecca Shorten, the women's four from Great Britain. Caroline Florane, the women's single scull from the Netherlands. And Simona Radic and Ankuta Bodnar, the women's double scull from Romania.
And the winner of the 2022 World Rowing Women's Crew of the Year award is Simona Radic and Ankuta Bodnar.
Simona and Ankuta are the 2022 World Rowing champions in their boat class. They've gone undefeated for 18 consecutive international races together, starting at the 2020 European Rowing Championships. We caught up with them earlier.
Simona and Ankuta, congratulations, the World Rowing Women's Crew of the Year. An amazing achievement for both of you. Simona, it would be great to hear from you the highlight of your season.
Thank you so much for this beautiful award. It was a great year for us, a hard one, but at the same time it was great because there was some challenges, and I think we make it right. And at the final, we can say that this was a perfect year. There are a lot of people behind us, and without them, we couldn't make it. So we need to give our thanks to them, from our coach to the president of the federation, and the team behind us who take care of us, our doctors, physiotherapists, physical therapists, and our colleagues, because we are like a family and try to help each other. And there is a big team. So thank you all, guys, because you were there and helped us a lot, and hope for the future to be there too. And together, I am sure we will reach much more medals, and hopefully gold ones.
It's gone pretty well so far, and yeah, congratulations to you both once again, the World Rowing Women's Crew of the Year, the Romanian women's double.
Thank you so much.
Our next award is the Para Crew of the Year. First awarded in 2009, this award is presented annually to a para rower or para crew for an outstanding achievement in rowing.
Ukraine's PR1 men's single scull, Roman Polyansky, is the most recent winner of this award.
Here are the nominees for the 2022 World Rowing Para Crew of the Year.
Birgit Skarstein, the PR1 women's single scull from Norway. Francesca Allen, Jedra Rakauskaitė, Edward Fuller, Oliver Stanhope and Morgan Bainham-Williams, the PR3 mixed cox 4 from Great Britain. And Katie O'Brien, the PR2 women's single scull from Ireland.
The 2022 World Rowing Para Crew of the Year award is the PR3 mixed cox 4 from Great Britain. And I was lucky enough to catch up with them earlier here at Leander Club. Frankie, Gidra, Ed, Ollie, Morgan, welcome, congratulations. So great you can be here in person to receive the World Rowing Para Crew of the Year award. Frankie, coming to you first, what does it mean to you to receive this recognition from World Rowing?
I mean, it's just amazing, like the fact that it's the first year of this cycle and me and Ed have just come into the boat, and it just shows like how our training's gone this year. It's all gone really well. So it's nice for it to have paid off, and obviously then at the World Championships doing well, and then for it to be recognised here, it's really nice.
And Ollie, Gidra, you guys have become part of quite an exclusive club of people that have won a World Rowing Award, not once, but twice. You were standing up on the stage in 2019 having received this award. How does that feel to be honoured once again?
Really good. I think it shows sort of the consistency we've had as a group, as a PR3 group. We're constantly moving that class forward. And now the whole team's coming with that as well. Like as a para team, we're always stepping on and improving. So it's just nice to be part of that and constantly moving forward, I guess.
And Gidra, same question to you.
It was absolutely amazing the first time we got nominated. The fact that we got nominated again and actually won it again. I thought the medal the first time was going to be like once in a lifetime. Like now I got a pair, so I'm quite happy about that.
Ed, coming to you, talking of special achievements, you guys set the world best time this year. Is that something that you'd been focusing on throughout the season as a goal?
Yeah, massively. So like all through the year we have our GMTs that we work towards, and it's always our target to be chasing that world record. Like all through the year, like we were like 0.3 off of it in Belgrade, so incredibly close. Like could have gone either way really. So, and then like if anything, that kept us hungrier throughout the whole season to keep chasing it, and then to do it. I think to do it at the World Championships, at the final chance to do it was really cool.
Coming to you, Morgan, stepping into this group, you were sort of, part of this crew for the World Championships, arguably the biggest race of the year. What did that feel like for you, having to step into such a high-performing group on the biggest stage that World Rowing has to offer?
I think for me it was unbelievably exciting. It's my first Senior World Championships, but the standards across the Great Britain rowing team as a whole, they're parallel, whether it's Olympic or Paralympic events that you're in, and that actually made the transition very easy to step across between teams. I think there's a real ethos and understanding it's like a shared knowledge, like a shared language between each of the groups, and actually coming in and working with them was very easy, and I think that's real credit to the athletes and the coaches and support staff that we have both on the Paralympic and Olympic side, and it's one of the best experiences of my rowing career, so I'm very grateful.
Talking about the next step, we've got Paris 2024 just around the corner, less than 2 years to go now. Are there any goals that you're setting yourself for that next season, for the next 2 seasons to come on the run up to those games in Paris?
For me personally, probably just to try and keep my seat in the boat. But no, yeah, keep moving forward, I guess. I think we'll hopefully break the world record again if we get good conditions for it, because I know this crew's got more in it than that. So yeah, that's sort of our main aim, I guess. And then just keep enjoying it as well. I think we're a really good group of people, so make sure we go enjoyment first, and then the performances tend to come with it.
Once again, guys, I cannot even begin to express how impressive this group and all of those who have come before you as well, unbeaten since I think 2011, this boat class for Great Britain. So I think amazing that you're being recognised once again, the World Rowing Para Crew of the Year, the Great Britain PR3 Mixed Coxed 4.
Thank you, Camilla. It really was great to hear from this amazing crew. However, one member of the crew wasn't present with us. Coxswain Erin Kennedy, who coxed the boat at World Rowing Cup 1 and at the European Championships, is undergoing treatment for breast cancer. But we managed to catch up with her earlier in the season.
Hi, I'm Erin Kennedy and I'm the coxswain of the GB Paralympic PR3 Mixed Cox 4. The best way to think of a coxswain is a combination between a jockey in horse racing, a quarterback in American football, because you're sort of calling the plays and you're on the field of play, and you're sort of a bit like a race engineer in Formula One. We're getting a lot of data, I need to interpret it, work out what it means, and then get the athletes to kind of make good technical changes. Fundamentally, you know, you're there to basically make the rowers row better and smarter. I've had a great career so far. Came off the back of Tokyo and thought it was going to be a really simple season. Unfortunately, 2 months ago in May, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I found a lump whilst I was actually on training camp. Instead of feeling sad and sorry for myself, I jumped on a plane and came to the World Cup instead, which was amazing, and I was so grateful to be there. So since the World Cup, I've started chemotherapy. So I've had 2 rounds of chemotherapy, but I have quite a long slog to go, so I've got 14 left. So this is going to be my last championships of the season. I think the mental load is probably harder than the physical load that I'm experiencing at the moment. Mentally, it's the unknown. And not knowing how it's going to hit you, but thankfully I haven't had too bad sickness and nausea. I've been tired, but just napping a lot, and you know, still managing to do exercise, still managing to train, and that's been really great. I'm not in control of a lot of things at the moment. I'm not in control of my treatment, I'm not in control of how I respond to the treatment, but what I am in control of is my own mental state and my own kind of reactions to things. And I made a decision early on to, you know, to try and find the positives, to make this experience something that I know it will be really hard, but that I can learn from, and I can always have good things as well that can happen in that time. It doesn't need to be a year of sadness. We as athletes are really lucky because we know our bodies very well. We spend our lives depending on them to perform and do our job. And knowing my body has led to potentially saving my life. And I think that I should be open about it. I was 29 when I found the lump. And that's really young, and it's really, really important to raise awareness, because if you have the confidence to check your own body and see that something's different, go to the doctor and go get it checked, because most of the time it's fine, but if it's not fine, you could save your life. My role as an athlete, and my role as a coxswain in particular, is all about controlling the controllables and you know, being, as I said, cool, calm, collective, and actually, you know, I think the athlete mindset has really helped my approach to this diagnosis. I think it's helped me compartmentalize and manage it. You know, I'm not going to pretend the big picture isn't scary. Cancer is scary, but treatment and the day-to-day is not that scary. It's actually quite mundane. It's actually very steady. It's not something big and dramatic. It's actually just a day-by-day process. But I also think being vulnerable is okay. In terms of where I want to go, I'm really excited about the 4 this season and going forward. It's always been a boat that's pushed the boundaries of what is potentially possible in the event, and it is quite new still, para rowing, and I'm really proud of what we're doing in terms of kind of driving the standards and bringing other nations with us as well. And so in terms of the next couple of years, what I really, really want to do is sort of keep setting standards and keep pushing that front edge of the field, because I actually think there's quite a lot more potential to be unlocked. And hopefully on Sunday, if there's not too much of a headwind, we'll see what we can do. Maybe there might be a world best time on the cards, we'll see.
Our next award is the Men's Crew of the Year. World Rowing Men's Crew of the Year award is presented annually to a male rower or men's crew for their outstanding rowing achievement.
Previous winners include the Sinkovich brothers and New Zealand's Eric Murray and Hamish Bond.
Here are the nominees for the 2022 World Rowing Men's Crew of the Year.
Rory Gibbs, Morgan Boulding, David Buick-Copley, Sholto Carnegie, Charles Elwes, Thomas Digby, James Rudkin, Tom Ford and Harry Brightmore, the men's 8 from Great Britain. Hugo Boucheron and Mathieu Androdias, the men's double scull from France. Fintan McCarthy and Paul O'Donovan, the lightweight men's double scull from Ireland.
And the winner of the 2022 World Rowing Men's Crew of the Year award is Hugo Boucheron and Mathieu Androdias.
It was a special year for the reigning Olympic champions, especially with Hugo Boucheron suffering from depression after the Tokyo Olympics, to the duo only racing together at the World Championships. But we managed to catch up with them earlier. Mathieu, Hugo, a huge congratulations on being named the 2022 World Rowing Men's Crew of the Year. You're already Olympic and world champions. This is an amazing additional award to add to your already packed medal cabinet, I'm sure. How does it feel to you?
It's great. We are happy and proud to receive this award. I think this is maybe the second time for our French crew. So many thanks to all that voted for us. It is recognizing the good result we had in the past 2 seasons and all the hard work done with our team for many years before Tokyo. So thank you very much. We are happy to bring them this award.
And Hugo, how about for you? What was a special moment from 2022?
Le meilleur moment pour moi sur cette année 2022, c'est quand on retrouve un peu de plaisir à l'entraînement. Parce que jusque-là, jusqu'à partir de juin-juillet, c'était vraiment compliqué pour nous et puis surtout pour moi, de se reprojeter sur de la compétition et de l'envie à l'entraînement. Et finalement, Jürgen Grobler et Alexis Besançon et puis la direction de la fédération nous ont laissé du temps pour revenir. Et voilà, comme du coup j'ai repris l'entraînement correctement au mois de juin. Et puis ça s'est fait petit à petit. Et on a fait un gros bloc d'entraînement de qualité où on s'est retrouvés tous les deux avec Mathieu, il y avait de l'envie et puis aussi, ouais, c'est ça, il y avait une bonne énergie autour de ce projet de revenir en double tous les deux et on s'est laissé le temps et on a mis beaucoup de qualité dans nos entraînements jusqu'en septembre pour viser un peu cette rampe de lancement, on va dire, pour les Jeux de Paris 2024. Pour nous, c'était pas trop un objectif les championnats du monde. 2022, c'était plutôt une rampe de lancement pour la suite de la saison. Donc ouais, le meilleur moment, c'est finalement quand on passe la ligne d'arrivée et puis qu'on gagne cette finale à Chiche.
Well, look, guys, thank you so much for sparing a bit of time to come and talk to us away from your busy training schedule. A huge congratulations again on an amazing achievement, not only the Olympics, the World Champs, but also now 2022 World Rowing Men's Crew of the Year. A fantastic result. I think on behalf of the whole World Rowing family, all the best for your continued training. And we look forward to seeing you guys next year. Thanks a lot.
Tonight's award winners join a prestigious list of names in the rowing world. Speaking of legends, on the occasion of the 2022 World Rowing Championships, an exhibition race took place named the Grand Finale. The race featured 6 legendary scullers, all there to honour their fellow competitor and Czech rowing legend Ondřej Synek, 5-time world champion in the men's single sculls. To honour him, a short exhibition race was organised with Ondřej and 5 of his main rivals, but also legends of the sport. Olaf Tufte, Mahe Drysdale, Alan Campbell, Lassie Karonen and Iztok Chop. Take a look at the race.
I'm also sure no one's going to be calling anyone back for a false start here either. So it depends how cheeky you want to be.
Go on, Mahe. Take a few sneaky taps. 2-time Olympic gold medalist.
So Iztok Chop on the far side, 6 times Olympian, 16 world medals. There's Ondřej Synek, 5 times world champion, 2 Olympic silvers, 1 Olympic bronze. Probably the best sculler never to win an Olympic gold medal. Mahe Drysdale, we saw, double Olympic champion in men's single sculls, Olympic bronze medalist, 5 times world champion. Olaf Tufte, 7 times Olympian, 4 Olympic medals, 2 in the single and a silver and bronze in the double sculls. They're definitely not level. Alan Campbell, bronze medal in London 2012, 3 times winner of the diamond sculls, 3 Olympic and world medals. He's up, Alan Campbell, which is just how we'd like it. And Lassie Karonian at the top for 11 years, twice in the Olympic A final, 4th place in London in 2012.
Well, Alan Campbell was always pretty good over the short distances, as was Istok Chop, a great starter.
What are our predictions for this?
Mahe's going to be at the back.
Well, Olaf Tufte is closest to his career, isn't he?
And still
he
very
still looks
fit.
in good shape as well. But it's Andrei Sinek's event, it's his day. So all the scullers are being asked to back it down.
And we should say this race is happening because Andrei Sinek wasn't able to do the 2021 Olympics because of COVID. He withdrew, and it's basically the idea of his agent really to put this race together.
Big smile on his face.
Smiling on his face. I wouldn't be smiling now. He's drifting in the wrong direction. But it's very comfortable in that boat, isn't he?
Alan Campbell.
Alan Campbell's got a lead. Mahe Drysdale's at the
no,
back.
look at Istok at the top left.
Go crazy.
Istok in lane 1.
I hear that Alan Campbell's been
Slovenian's
training
going
out there on the
mad.
water.
They've all been training,
jet
doing
lag.
starts with other scullers.
I don't think he can keep up with Istok. Andrei Sinek, always good off the start. This 500-metre race, the camera's concentrating on the Czech favourite, but it is Slovenia in the lead, 2 metres from Olaf Tufte. The 2 mates, well, they're all mates really, but Tufte and Chop have been best man at each other's wedding. It is Olaf Tufte, maybe just shading it at the moment.
Well, it's a long enough race that there is time to go. What are they going to do? About 1:40, I would imagine. So still another minute or so to go. So now they're going to start to feel the burn. Istok Chop is at the top of the screen, but unsurprisingly, it's Olaf Tufte. That fitness is now coming through for him.
He's never stopped training, Olaf Tufte. They said it's a bit unfair that he's even in this race. He maybe should have had a handicap, but the Norwegian goes through to take the lead.
Well, we look at Andrei Sinek again, unsurprisingly. Now we'll get this wide angle. He's right in there. We think he's about 3rd at the moment, but it's Olaf Tufte with the lead, 39 strokes a minute. Let's see what's going to happen. We're coming in. Still 100 metres yet to go.
Sinek is smiling. He's in silver medal position. Where's he found that push ahead of Istok Chop?
How about Alan Campbell?
How about Alan Campbell just moving? There is Sinek. Smile on his face. He's really burning now as they come up towards the finish.
He lets him up.
Right, and
They let him win.
They let him win. And it is sporting gesture from Olaf Tufte there. His top shot was easy enough, I think.
They all jam the brakes
Stop on the line and they let Mahe Drysdale go through. Oh, I love that. We didn't know they were going to do that.
That's very
Whether that was
cool.
spontaneous or not.
Pete, can you believe that we're already on to the last award of the evening?
Time has flown by, but we still have a very important award to present. The Thomas Keller Medal.
The Thomas Keller Medal is the highest award in rowing. It's presented annually to a competitor who's had a long and successful rowing career and who has made an outstanding contribution to rowing as a competitor and as a sports personality.
The medal is named after the world rowing president from 1958 to 1989, Thomas Keller, known as Tommy by close friends and rowers alike. At 34, he was one of the youngest presidents of an international sports federation ever to be elected. He always aimed to give priority to athletes' interests and consistently aimed to minimise the influence of politics on the sport. The nominees of the 2022 Thomas Keller Medal are Richard Smith, Germany; Heather Stanning, Great Britain; Mahe Drysdale, New Zealand; Grace Prendergast, New Zealand; Eleanor Logan, United States of America.
To present the award, here is Thomas Keller's son, Dominic Keller.
The Thomas Keller Medal honors a long, successful career and an outstanding contribution to rowing as a competitor and as a sports personality. This medal is the highest honor in our sport. It is my privilege to announce that this year's winner of the Thomas Keller Medal for an outstanding career in rowing is Mahe Drysdale. His superb achievement with 2 Olympic gold medals, one of them in the closest race ever, and no less than 5 world titles, is equaled by his extraordinary sportsmanship. He's part of the group of world-class scullers that are fierce competitors on the water, but became true friends off, visiting each other and also training together. And of course, he rowed in the famous Sculler 8 in the head of the Charles. Mahe is an excellent ambassador and always available spokesperson to our sport. Dear Mahe, I hope it will be possible for you to come this summer to Lucerne so I can hand you over the medal in person. And for the moment, all my respects and deep-felt congratulations.
A huge congratulations to Mahe Drysdale. Mahe will be presented with the medal at the 2023 World Rowing Cup 3 in Lucerne by Dominic. We were able to chat to him from his home in New Zealand earlier this week. Mahe, a huge congratulations on being awarded the Thomas Keller Medal. Tell us, how does it feel?
Well, thank you. No, it's very exciting, and I feel very honoured to receive this award. I think the Thomas Keller Award is the highest award in world rowing, and you look at the list of people that have won it. It's just an absolute honour to be recognised next to them.
Yeah, you join a list of some pretty big names there, actually. And so all people who have achieved and done some amazing things throughout their rowing career, as have you. Maybe you could share with us a particularly proud moment or proud achievement that will really sort of resonate with you for the rest of the time.
I think, to be honest, probably what I'm most proud of is the friendships that we've developed through rowing, and it was pretty special this year being invited to go to the World Champs and race in the tribute to Andre Sinek. But to get those guys together that have been my biggest competitors, but been my biggest friends over the whole of my rowing career is pretty special. And I went and spent a few days up in Norway after that race, and I think that is, to me, what I'm most proud of, I guess, is between all of us we've managed to keep those friendships going, and it's pretty special when you can go and visit Europe and you can go and stay in your friends' homes and just enjoy each other's company, knowing all the tough times that you've been through on the water.
Well, look, Mahe, I think on behalf of the whole rowing family, congratulations and all the very best. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much to everyone for giving me this award. It is a real privilege, and thank you to all my competitors, all the volunteers that help make these events happen. As I say, I have a very strong place for rowing in my heart, and always will, and look forward to being involved in the sport in years to come. So thank you very much.
What a fantastic story. And like many of our award winners, it shows another incredible rowing journey.
Absolutely. And with all the awards awarded, that brings our celebratory evening to a close.
We hope you've enjoyed the awards presentation and recap of the season as much as we've enjoyed presenting it. Thank you for joining us here in Leander Club, Henley, from wherever you are in the world for the 2022 World Rowing Awards.